7 PRC 1,000 yards. Got it. Today's going to be a really fun day. So for my birthday, we're going to go to the range in Utah. I'm not sure it's the best range. It's just the most famous one. It's the price range, or probably as you guys know it, the milk jug challenge, the 1 mile milk jug range. Now I'm not going to take these cartridges out to a mile. We're just going to do the 1,000-yard range. But we are going to do a little competition today to see which rifle / cartridge will do the best as we go out to 1,000. So on the left, the 257 Weatherby with a 110 grain AccuBond. In the middle, the 7 PRC with hand loads, 175 ELDX with H4831 SC. And lastly, the 300 Weatherby with the 180 grain cutting edge bullet. Comment below on which one you think is going to do best in our little challenge. If it was me, if I was a betting man, 300 Weatherby. Let me give you a weather report. When we got there, it was a bit breezy, about a 5-mile-per-hour wind, not too bad. But as the day went on, you'll see in a couple minutes, the weather got much worse. So how the competition is going to work, we're going to start right at 500. I don't need to do easier targets like a 300. Each rifle and cartridge is going to have to hit this 500 target before they can move on. And I thought I would show you the velocity of the 180 grain in the 300 Weatherby. It's pretty mild. Ready.
Ready.
Got it. Up next is the 7mm PRC. These are hand loads, 175 ELDX. I'm shooting it out of a Mossberg Patriot with a 24-inch barrel. And yes, the velocities are pretty mediocre and disappointing.
That's 500.
Yeah.
.257, 500 yards. I'm gonna aim a little right. Is it still blowing?
Yeah, it's blowing from left to, or from right to left.
You ready?
Yeah. You went like barely over the top of it, kind of in the right-hand side.
Huh. This thing's struggling. So I was a little high. You ready?
Yep. You see.
Think I should aim right?
I'd right edge. What are you shooting?
600.
The what? No, what gun? Weatherby?
300 Weatherby.
Yeah, I'd just aim right side.
You ready?
Yep. Shot left.
I'll go far edge right.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep. Hit it. Wait for the ring.
We didn't get a fair fight with the 300, so 7 PRC, 600 yards. You ready, Porter?
Yeah.
Attack driver.
Can hear it.
257 Weatherby, 600. 257 Weatherby, take 3. Got it, finally. So yeah, the 257 with that stubby 110 grain bullet, no surprise, struggling with any kind of wind and snow. So the plan was to move on to 800. I was going to skip 700 because it's one of those make you feel good targets that's like 6 feet wide and 6 feet tall. That's no challenge whatsoever. But the snow got so bad I couldn't see anything past 700 yards. So decided to shoot for groups. I brought some ammo to shoot for the 7 PRC, still doing load development for it. And I wanted to verify what the 300 Weatherby was doing because I've only shot it once before.
We're just testing. Never have a
300 Weatherby groups. And I'm aiming for the bottom target, top right.
Woo. 1.5 inches high and 2 inches left.
I wonder why my groups are sucking out there.
What is this?
300.
Is this a load that you've never used before?
This is my second time shooting this load.
Oh.
It could shoot terrible.
Okay. About, it's within almost 1/2 inch of the other one.
Dang it. Ow! Yep, I scoped myself, as you can see right there. Rookie mistake for me. I know you guys have told me over and over, don't free recoil for shooting groups. You'll get better groups and avoid this stuff. But yeah, turns out free recoiling a non-braked 300 Weatherby, it's a bad idea. Well, we took our break from the snowstorm. We shot groups. So I want to show you the 300 Weatherby group and the 7 PRC group. We'll see how they did. First up is the 300 Weatherby group with the 180 grain. That's not bad. That's probably a 3/4 inch group. I'm pretty happy with how it's grouping right now. Here is what the 7 PRC is doing. Forgot to adjust my scope, so it was hitting a little high. But kind of typical of it to get 1.2 to 1.5 inch groups, but as you saw, it did really well out to 700. Thankfully, the snow stopped, and then the wind started to die down a little bit. We just went straight to 1,000. Forget 800 or 900. Let's see what they do at 1,000. We'll start with the 300 Weatherby. I only had one shot left with the 180 grain cutting edge laser bullet, so the second shot was with my personal hunting load, a 200 grain AccuBond at 3,100 feet per second. 300 Weatherby at 1,000 yards. Ready?
Yep. It's a little left, right over the shoulder.
Oh, that's right where I aimed. Gosh dang it. 300 Weatherby, 200 grain AccuBond.
Wind's blowing to the right, so you may want to pull a little left.
You ready?
Yep. Got it.
7 PRC, 1,000 yards. Got it. 257 Weatherby, 1,000 yards. Got it. Yes. All right, let's get an official measurement for my 300 Weatherby group. It did group the best. I'm liking this 180 grain cutting edge bullet. It's impressive, and once I get better at wind calling, the 300 Weatherby is going to do extremely well. Official measurement Looks like a 3/4 inch group, like I said. I did say this was a competition, so let's see who the official winner is. So how this scoreboard, it looks a little confusing. These are the attempts it took at each yardage. So at 500, it took 1 attempt for the 300 Weatherby, 1 attempt for the 7 PRC. Sadly, hit it on the 3rd attempt for the 257. At 600, I missed my 1st attempt, but got it on the 2nd. 7 PRC, it's darn good. Hit it on the 1st attempt. 257. It was struggling in that wind. Hit it again on the 3rd attempt. Sadly, we didn't get anything from 7 to 900, but when we get it out to 1,000, 300 Weatherby, 1st attempt with the 180 grain cutting edge, barely missed it. 2nd attempt with my 200 grain AccuBond load, we got a hit. 7 PRC, missed the 1st attempt, hit it 2nd attempt. 257, honestly, I can't remember if it was the 3rd, 4th, but yeah, not as good. But as you could tell in the video, I was most proud of hitting it with the 257. Overall, pretty fun, and pains me to say it, but that 7 PRC barely won.